Hello everybody, this is Shane R. Monroe, and I was asked to install the itch.io launcher, the Linux version, right here on the Steam Deck. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick today. This will be a short video. We'll go to itch.io/app, and we'll click on the Linux download link. We'll save that to our downloads. Quick and easy. Very small download, folks. Very small download. Then we're going to open up Dolphin File Browser, go to our Downloads folder, double-click Itch Setup, and it should ask you to launch. Go ahead and say Continue. And, of course, we will get the itch.io installer running right now. We'll compress that download time a little bit for you. And for those of you not familiar with itch.io, it is sort of a independent developers hub where they can sell their games, give them away. Sort of an alternative to Steam and everything else. It's very indie developer friendly, and there are games for Linux, Windows, Mac, paid games, free games, you name it, itch.io's got it. Now, if you're going up there to try to find the next AAA game, you're probably not going to find it, but that's okay because the indie scene has plenty of things to offer, including workable Pico 8 installs, right? We're going to take a look at that in just a minute. Okay, now that we're all done, I'm going to go ahead and log in. I already have an established account because I actually do own a few things on itch.io. Clean up a little bit here so we can see everything. And so we'll enter our credentials, easy peasy. There we go. So now you can see a list of all the things that I actually own, what are actually installed. And of course, you have access to the library itself. Now, this isn't going to allow you to install Windows apps and magically run them, but it will allow you to install compatible Linux apps and play those. So let's go over here and let's kind of take a peek at what's available in the Linux game area. Certainly not a shortage of titles to look at here. We just take a peek. The browser is very, very browser-like. And apparently that's one of the real selling points of itch.io's app manager or locker or however you want to call it, is the fact that it is very developer to user oriented, meaning the developer may want you to see their product listing in a certain way. And so when you actually go to these product listings, the developer has the opportunity to make it look and act like what they want. Now, here's a game for Windows, and it doesn't really give me it does have an install, but there's no version to install that is playable for me in the current operating system. So Windows games probably out. Now, you could maybe install them and then try to do a non-Steam Proton prefix of it. I'm not going to cover that in this video, but I would like to find something. Hey, here's Zookeeper that's running on the Pico 8 Fantasy console, and this does indeed have a version that appears to be good to go to install. So let's see if it actually works. Hey, look at that. It actually does work. You didn't have to install Pico 8 or anything else. If you're really interested in the Pico 8 Fantasy console, I do have a full-blown tutorial video. I'll give you a link in the upper right there on how to install that with the Explorer file browser and everything. It's really, really cool. But it's really nice to be able to have something on hand that I was able to test this with. Next up, let's see if we can just install anything else other than something that runs on Pico. And here we go. This definitely says it will install, but the question is, will it run? How easy is it? It says right here, pretty dope ass game. Very high quality journalism from PlayStation Magazine, by the way. Okay, it's running. Hey, listen, it runs. I'm not going to sit here and play the game and bore you to death, but it does run and it does work without any sort of Proton compatibility or setting up any nonsense in Steam. You just download it and run it. That's pretty neat. Now, this says I have an out-of-date version, so I'm not sure how that would work out. Maybe I have to manually update it within the app. Hard to say, but I'll let you guys experiment with that on your own. I just wanted to get the Linux version of this up and running and visible so that everybody can see it does indeed work and sort of give you an idea what sort of limitations there might be on what you can install from here. So you can manage, and it looks like we are able to go ahead and check for updates. So I could have done that. I just went ahead and uninstalled it. I'm trying to keep this video extra short today. And I'll go ahead and uninstall Zookeeper because I already have the Pico 8 Fantasy system installed and I can run all of my games from there. Well, there it is. itch.io's app in a nutshell for you. Easy to install, quick and easy download, lots of stuff to entertain you. Hope you enjoyed the video. You guys know what to do. Like, subscribe, hit the little bell, blah, blah, blah. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'm Shane R. Monroe. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, take care.